Oh, guys, trust and believe that you will always find Nota Baloyi on the side of all things controversial. Nota is not scared of being sued, worse, going to prison again. Like, he doesn't use the words such as allegedly, like, never. We are going to dive deep to this. Kuba seyiqhalwe nguNota ke, so asizobizwa nathi singasabeli. Hello fam, welcome to Pop Culture Daily News. Ninjani. We cannot deny that Nota knows a lot of things about people. Recently, he was on a podcast and was asked who he thinks is the P. Diddy of South Africa. Did he not just say without flinching that it's Somizi? And he told us the reason why.
Yo, speaking about P. Diddy, who do you think is the P. Diddy of South Africa?
Oh, good question.
There's no P. Diddy of South Africa, but obviously, Somizi. Sorry, I thought about not naming names, then I was like, who am I? I'm censoring myself. Like what?
What did Somizi do? Was it at some party? What happened?
Nothing to me.
Okay, but to everyone else.
But I mean, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys because I want you to be. Because I see you as a little sister.
Uthi kaloku, and I remember this. Years ago, Mac G was interviewing Somizi. He was still on radio then. And I'm going to play you this clip. Somizi said that he had a love interest on Mac G when he was still young, when he was on Crazy. Can you imagine how young Mac G was compared to utamkhulu Somizi? Somizi umjonga njani umntana ambawela? She thought he was joking. That is the most P. Diddy thing you could ever say. Like, ngoko mncinci ndandokufuna ndane-crush kuwe. Hayibona ngubani othetha loo nto leyo.
I've always had a crush on you. Yeah, whoa. Hold up. But you were too young. Like, oh, this is your TV child. and it didn't even have the situation that even when you were over 18, you still look 12. Yeah, when we were at the other station. So damn, that my timing sucked because that was the time for me to pounce. Yeah, but I'm only into girls. Yeah, but when you're vulnerable, anything goes.
Into endiqaphelayo ngoSomizi, and that is quite disturbing, is that uyathanda uba sexualize abantu. Ungathi appetite yakhe, yebo la appetite ingathi inkulu, uyathanda ubamba, uyathanda uncwasa, no? It's not a joke anymore. What does it mean when he says that when you are vulnerable, everything goes, as in intoxicated, drugged up? Also means the was implicated in doing it just by talking, because we are here now collecting evidence. And yet, siyadibanisa. We're not saying mashu, siyadibanisa, siyabona qaba. Do you remember Mohale, guys? Mohale once narrated one of his fights with Somizi. Utike, he walked away from a conversation or a fight that they were having. Wahamba ngemoto yakhe, trying to get away from him. Did Somizi not follow him with his own car, raced to him and tried to derail his car off the road? That makes me think of when Ukesi, P. Diddy's ex-girlfriend, tried to flee from P. Diddy in a hotel, and P. Diddy ran after her and dragged her back to the hotel room. As a funny situation, kind of suspicious here. Ezi situations zoitho zinobubhuli phakathi, zinobu-dominant. Your character one, Zinobu main character. And do you guys remember Jackie Pamotse? Jackie said that she found criminal records of Somizi. Criminal records of a sexual nature. We don't know how many. Kuba, it's not a record, it's records. And this was at that time when Somizi behlukana no Mohale. So prior that, bekukho criminal records, but so says bana kwenzeka ntoni phi kwathini.
Criminal records that Somizi has of sexual nature, and I looked at Mohale, he doesn't have that. And I looked at classic behavior. Has there been eruptions of physical violence in their history? Somizi does have. And I looked at Mohale, he doesn't have.
I knew before everything. So to me, it was more like watching a repeat of everything. So when he told me, I wanted to react. But then again, I remembered I need to protect my friend.
So it's very sad.
I believed the allegations, Somizi, because of certain things I'd heard from their own inner circles. Look, there had already been rumors on the street. People had already been.
But I feel like uNota ininzi into ayenzayo and ifuneke simnike chance akhe athethe. I think also people on the inner circle, Somizi, they know the truth. And ask him nakinyani, guys. I'm just taking what has already been said. It is a possibility that he's being protected as well. There are a lot of things as Nzekayo around us that we have no idea they even exist. I mean, we were just learning ngokunge cartels, there's secret societies, there's a lot as you guys around us. And andizikuphi politicians ngoku because you are politicians ngabona abantu bangcolileyo, and they always have something to do with everything that's wrong in our society. A situation Mohale was supposed to expose Somizi. I'm just wondering why that never happened, because it even got to a point where there was a tell-all from Mohale's side. He basically narrated his side of the story to a point where he was telling us like intimate things about his feasts. Guys, we know this. But look at Somizi, still standing. Nothing happened. There was also a point where he list sexual offenders publish online so that we know about for who they are. But did that happen? What do you guys think of this bomb thrown by Nota? Do you think we should look deep into this thing? I feel like if people would come forward and expose everything that they know, this country would be a better place. Mackenzie also says he has a lot of beans to spill, and we are here for the tea, kesana. Guys, khaniyekeni indaba zabantu sana zashisa umchakaze yotshata. Ndizonibona kwi-comments below, masixoxeni khona. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Ucofe naphana kwi-notification bell so that you do not miss any videos on this channel. I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.